Okay, in the previous class we had done about the causes of imbalance in nature, and we had talked about the natural factors, that is droughts and floods and forest fire, and we said that these are the natural factors which caused the imbalance in nature. Now today we are going to study about man-made causes. Page number 69, chapter 7 in your science book. Please get ready. Many activities of human beings cause imbalance in nature. Some man-made causes are discussed here. Man-made causes means some activities which the man creates, and because of that there is an imbalance in nature. That is what it makes you understand that man-made causes. The first one is cutting of trees. Cutting of trees, as you all know, many humans are cutting down the trees to make roads, to make houses, to make buildings, to make factories. So this is a human activity. It is being done by human. That is why the cutting of trees also causes imbalance in nature, which is a man-made cause. Trees are cut down on large scale for many products to be made out of wood. For example, sandalwood trees are cut down in mass scale in the forest of South India. Teak wood are much in demand for furniture. So they have given you one of the reasons that why the forest has been cut down. Cutting of the trees and planting of the trees. You have two words used for that. When we cut down the trees, we call it as deforestation. And when we plant trees, we call it as afforestation. So if the human beings, they follow the process of deforestation, that means cutting down of trees, then automatically there will be an imbalance in nature, because you know the trees, the roots of the trees, they hold water, and the floods are not able to be stayed at that place where the plants or the trees are there, because the soil, they are not able to hold water, and the water goes away from that particular area. Then secondly, if there are plants, we will get a lot of oxygen from that area. So if we cut down the trees, we cut down the plants, we will lack in oxygen. Okay. Many forests have been cleared for agriculture and building houses and factories. This is another reason that why the trees are being cut down. Human beings also cause forest fires to clear land for their use. Many types of trees get wiped out by forest fire and cutting of trees. Animals lose their habitat and cannot survive. They also get killed by the forest fire. We have done about the forest fire in the natural factors. So once there is a forest fire, the animals, they lose their habitat. Lose their habitat means what? Habitat is the natural surrounding where the animals live. So once the forest fire takes place, the animals will have to vacate that forest and they have to run away from there. Maybe many animals will die also. Okay, they clear the land, they clear the trees for agriculture, for making their houses, for their furnitures. All this is the reason behind cutting down of the trees. Loss of trees also leads to increase in the amount of carbon dioxide in the air. There is decrease in rainfall and increase in temperature. Now, if we cut down the trees, there will be an increase of carbon dioxide. How increase in carbon dioxide? Because we all human beings, we give out carbon dioxide, okay? And the plants, they absorb carbon dioxide. So if the plants are not there, where will the carbon dioxide go? Carbon dioxide will not be absorbed by anything, and there will be the presence of carbon dioxide all around in the atmosphere, which might lead to many dangerous health situations. So that is why the presence of plants are very, very important. They will absorb carbon dioxide and they will give in oxygen, which we need for staying alive. There is decrease in rainfall. If there are no forests, automatically the rains are not attracted and there will be no rainfall. And increase in temperatures. The summers, the heat will increase because there will be nothing to protect you from the heat. So definitely the temperatures will increase. Disturbing the producer disturbs the interdependence and balance of nature. The next number, we are going to do is increasing number of industries and vehicles. You know, the moment we make more industries and vehicles, you have a lot of smoke coming out, which is again harmful for the nature. Forests are cleared to build industries. Harmful gases released from the industries pollute air. Air pollution, everyone is very familiar with, okay? In the absence of trees, air does not get purified. If the trees are not there is nothing to purify that impure air which is coming out of these industries. So that is why trees are very, very important. Industries release harmful chemicals and wastes in water bodies. When the wastes have been thrown out from the industries, they even go into the water bodies, they even go into the seas, into the oceans. Now what will happen? All the waste material which has got lots of foul smell, lots of discarded material will even hamper the aquatic life, will even kill the animals which are staying in water like fishes and your octopus and all the varieties of fishes which are there, all the aquatic animals, they will not be able to survive if all that waste goes into the water bodies. These pollute water, kill marine animals. Marine animal means water animals, and also harms human health. Definitely, if we have a lot of smoke coming around, we are going to be harmed. Our lungs will get affected and we will have a lot of breathing problem. Increasing number of vehicles on streets also release harmful gases and smoke and contributes to air pollution. Large number of vehicles on the roads also create noise pollution. So on the road when we are going, we see the noise pollution because everybody is honking. Unnecessarily they are honking. Honking का मतलब होता है horn बजाना. Okay, so unnecessarily people are honking and creating noise pollution. And you have seen so many vehicles on the road throwing out so much of smoke into the environment, which is again another cause of the health problems and another cause of air pollution. The next one is hunting. Human beings have been capturing and killing animals for food, sports and greed for money. Many animals are hunted in large scale for their body parts. For example, rhinoceros are killed for their horns, elephants are killed for their tusks, tiger and many animals for their skin, paws and other body parts. Because of hunting, number of these animals have decreased drastically. Drastically means in a good number. Wiping out of any type of animal disturbs the food chain and cause imbalance in nature. So hunting also is causing imbalance in nature, because when the animals are being hunted for various products, like maybe for the skin, for the paws, and maybe even for the wool also. So when the animals are being hunted, we are clearing those animals from the ground. We are killing those animals. We are making those animals go extinct, like we had the dinosaurs once in a while, and now we don't find dinosaurs. So when we are killing the animals, we are making those animals get extinct from the earth. And drastically, we are just removing their presence from the earth. So hunting also becomes one of the reasons for causing imbalance in nature. Okay, so these were all the human made activities which causes imbalance in nature.